Mark does, but we played well. We did some things defensively that we haven't done all year long. Our intensity level was higher and better and more consistent than it was all year long. Melo and Rashid put on a show out there from distance, and we would have been a heck of a lot more fun the last 30 seconds. We made a dadgum free throw, but we were 10 for 11 at that point in the second half, and then missed 5 or 6 or something, 9 of 11, I guess, and then they missed 5 out of 6. But the game was their run, our run, their run, our run. And we didn't finish the first half very well. The last 3.5 minutes of the first half I thought was the worst part for us. The first part of the game I was extremely pleased, even with Bryce and Kennedy, what they were doing defensively. And if they give us that kind of effort, we can be a special basketball team. It was a lot of fun having number 5 back out there, there's no question. 20 points, 5 assists, no turnovers, 2 steals, 4 or 5 from three-point line. And one thing that I thought was fantastic too is that Theo and Nate, Joel, Justin, all those minutes changed because number 5 played 34 minutes, and nobody in that locker room cared about it at all. They cared about how our team was doing. But big-time Maryland team, and we feel very fortunate and happy as all get out.
So, what you just said, even if the stat line hadn't been great, do you feel like the team's going to get energy from Marcus Page tonight? Or did get energy from Marcus Page tonight?
Well, I think they did get energy from Marcus. I think they got a great deal of energy from our crowd. We haven't had the best crowds so far this year, but they were sensational tonight. I think they were a big part of the win. I think the way we played on the road, we wanted to come back home and play great here. I think that was important to us. And on TV, they've been talking about it for a week. We played a week ago and didn't play again until tonight, so there were a lot of things that gave us the intensity.
69-69, and you guys went on 18-6 run. A lot of different guys had their hands involved in that run.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest and best thing about our team, and I'd probably say the thing about Turgis too, except for Rashid and Melo were so big for them, but we had 4 guys in double figures, and Justin had 9. One of the big plays, I'd have to get Steve to look it up, but I think one of the big plays was when we made 2 silly plays in a row, and on the second one, we go down and Marcus Page takes a charge. And that's the kind of thing we've been missing the last 6 games. I don't have any idea what the score was, but I thought that was a heck of a play for us.
Luke and Dan.
Right. Does a game like this and the level it was played at make you miss having Maryland around?
Wow. I miss having them around regardless of what that. They're a big-time basketball team. Turge is one of my favorite people in the world. I think he does a great job with his club, but that had a feel of an old ACC tournament game. That had a feel of an ACC tournament game. It had a feel of an NCAA tournament game, and it was just fortunate for us it was in our building.
George, do you feel like I don't want to get involved in history, but do you feel like this allows you, Marcus and Ryan, to have a better judge of what your team could be and should be?
A better judge, but I think we'll still have to see 2 or 3 more games and see how those guys, see if they accept those different roles as easily as they did tonight. Seriously, Theo, Nate, probably more than anybody else, those 2 guys, their minutes went down because Marcus played 34. So they got to be able to buy in and do that continuously. But, we felt like that we won at Kansas State, but we only played basketball 3 minutes and 38 seconds the way we wanted to play. And so I think that gave us a big lift for confidence as to what we could do down the stretch. But we'll have to wait and see those next 2 or 3. But I think I like my team. I like it a lot better when number 5's out there.
Coach Turgeon told me earlier this week he loves these types of games, but he hates going up against coaches who he's really close with. Do you kind of feel the same type of way?
I said it earlier in the week in the press conference. As soon as the game was over, I looked down and I'm walking towards Mark, and that's not a good feeling. I love my team and the feeling I had for them, but also I hurt for him. So it's a lose-lose for us. But when you hire someone as an assistant, you're putting your career, professionally, your life in their hands, and it was a great decision on my part to keep him with us at Kansas. He was sensational, and he's like a little brother.
It's late, and our players are waiting on you, so 2 last questions quickly, Brett, and then Don.
You said the other day that you really wouldn't know what to expect from Marcus when you saw him out on the court. Now that he's done it, does it surprise you at all first time out?
If I'd had to bet, which the NCAA says don't bet, but if I'd had to bet, I would say he would have played very, very well because he was so anxious to play. But you don't ever know because sometimes kids like Marcus who are so conscientious and care, they put too much pressure on themselves. But I had a feeling Will Raskol would be pretty good.
Last one, Don.
Anyway, in terms of what you saw from Maryland tonight compared to a couple of years ago when we had that program this play in a setting like this,
Well, as I said earlier too, they got 5 guys that can get 20, and that's a hard team to guard. And they play so hard and do some things around the backboard with their size. They play 4 big guys, so there's always a fresh big guy in the game. Last year I didn't really see them very much. They weren't in our league, and once the season starts, I watch guys that we're getting ready to play, or I'll watch us. But I know the last couple of years has been tough on Turge, and man, last year when I did see them, I thought they were lights out. And Dez Wells was fantastic, and so they had to replace Dez, and Robert Carter's coming in, and Rasheed coming in with big additions. But they play like a team, and as a coach, that's what you want to do.
Coach, thanks. Our players are available.